The incident that took place today in Tura, outside the CM Secretariat and the Commissioner of Provisions Office, is indeed very, very unfortunate. We had discussed with one or two of the groups and NGOs who had concerns and were having fasting for the last many days, and while discussions were going on, we had already agreed on finally meeting in Shillong and discussing this further with all different stakeholders, because the concerns that they have are affecting many communities and affecting the overall state as a whole, and hence these kind of decisions require more consultation. And in the meantime, of course, other development aspects and other works that we have initiated, those would continue at a fast pace, and those matters were discussed. And more or less, these NGOs who had these concerns were more or less satisfied. And I also would like to stress that majority of the stakeholders, civil society and the NGOs were not part of this fasting that took place. There were just 2 organizations or maximum 3 organizations that were in this, but 90% of the organizations were not part of this. So even then, I felt it appropriate, and I've always believed that dialogue is important, and hence I made it a point to meet them, and that was what was decided. And so while we discussed everything, after the discussion was almost over, we heard some agitation and some sloganing from outside, and I asked some of the people to go and speak to the people and to their people and tell them to control and not to create any kind of scene out here. But once the leaders, the NGOs leaders, had gone outside to talk to these people, they came back to tell us that they have no idea who these people are. They have never seen them here before. For the last 14 days since they have been here sitting and having this fasting, they didn't see these people, and today for the first time they've come, and some of them even looked intoxicated and not really in the correct senses in some sense. And this was just said not by me but by the NGO leaders themselves. And then after that, the NGO leaders themselves then had to come in to the building, and they could not leave from here themselves. And even now they are in one of the rooms. They are not able to go because they are also worried, and it seems that these people who are there are people who are not part of their organization. So we have a full video recording and details of all the people who have instigated, and definitely as per law, necessary action will be taken from the police side. And also, as I said, we had asked the organizations to come and meet us, but it is sad that while we took the initiative to come and speak to them and try to find a resolution to this, this is the kind of unexpected situation that has unfolded. But nonetheless, the police has controlled the situation. We had some incidents where, because of the store pelting, without any instigation from the police, almost close to 5 police personnel were quite seriously injured, and few other minor injuries also were there. And from my side, I have decided that I'll be giving 50,000 rupees as medical allowance to each one of them from my CMSG scheme. All those who are injured, the police who are injured, and whatever the medical expenditures are there will be completely borne by the government. At the same time, as I said, we condemn this kind of an action, and this is not something that Garo Hills has experienced, and whatever we have seen seems to be another plan by some other individuals. As I said, even the NGOs who were in this have already said that they are not part of this, and they are not aware of the individuals who have been involved. And as I said, we have recordings, so accordingly police will take action.